welcome back to my channel. For today's video, pretty much this is a very exciting topic for me to talk about, but also a very daunting / vulnerable topic to talk about. The outcome I'm insanely happy with, like where I am today, I'm more than thrilled with. I think I'll just jump straight into it because I have been putting this off for ages because I don't know how to put my thoughts into words, and I completely rushed a whole lot of notes down because I was in the right mindset, and I was like, if I lose this mindset, that might have been one of my only chances to make the video in the right mindset. So let's just jump straight into it. So one of my favourite videos that I've ever watched on this particular topic, because I've gone through the same thing that probably every other human being on this planet has gone through. So do not think that you're the only person with insecurities, body issues, body image, like anything in relation to confidence and having confidence. I tend to relate it to body image, so I thought I should just clear up what I'm trying to say, because clearly I have it there, I just can't, it just doesn't come out here. That your confidence or your worth is determined by your appearance. Not at all. It does sound like that though, and that is not what I'm trying to get at. What I'm trying to say is that if you put in effort into who you are as a person, both physically and mentally, like if you are getting yourself up early in the morning, getting yourself to the gym, if you're feeding or fueling yourself with good food, if you're taking care of your body and fueling it with all the right things, your confidence will shine because you're doing what you can to take ownership of yourself and who you are and your appearance and your, like, who you are as a person. Confident because you're turning that idea into a reality yourself and taking ownership of it and taking control of it. That is what I'm trying to say, not that your appearance, your confidence is determined by your appearance. Just thought I should clear that because it did sound like that, and not everything is all about looks. But I do want to say that if you can walk out of the house loving the way you look, your confidence will shine, because you've already knocked out that one step to coming closer to being the most confident person you can be, if that makes sense. You can just carry on with the video now. Anyway, so I watched Janelle's, I'm going to put her name up on the screen, I don't remember her name. She's absolutely gorgeous, and that even the most stunning, gorgeous people can still have body confidence issues, can still have insecurities. Like, I can't stress that to you enough, that every human has something they don't like about themselves. It's just the way we are programmed. It is so messed up, but it's just the way that we, especially with our society today and social media and all that, that's another whole video. It's changed our confidence and the way we see ourselves and stuff like that. It should never be determined by other people online and stuff like that. But that's what the world is, and we just have to don't let anything else change the way we think about ourselves. In her video, her theory or her way she introduced the video, which I thought was insanely smart, and now this is what I think about, is that she said if you were in an interview, a job interview, and you had to put forward your traits, like what you had going for you, like what type of person you were, what you could do, what your skills were, and if you can't sit there and list all the things that you are capable of. So I could probably go into an interview right now and say that I am a hardworking, passionate, responsible, dedicated, that's not the word, passionate, mature, I'm very strong-minded, I have the right mindset, I know what I want, I'm determined, that's a good word. Like, I can very happily list what I think I'm capable of, and how I'm going to like twist that around and put it so I can kind of understand it in another situation is that if you had a group of girls sitting in front of you and you were auditioning to be one of their friends, say, and you had to put out what would make you a good friend. Okay, well, I'm loyal, I'm trustworthy, I'm supportive, I'm honest, I would do anything for them, like I know what I'm worth. And pretty much what she's saying by that was, if you can't list those things, then how do you know what you're worth? Like, and if you don't know what you're worth, then how do you have confidence? Because if you know what you are worth to people and what you're worth, what you can put forward in life, and you know what you're capable of, how can you possibly have confidence? Because that's what drives confidence. Like, and that to me was like, oh my gosh, like that is so crazy true. And the way she put it, it really flicked a switch for me. I'll have her video linked down below, but let's just start off the video with that so you can get kind of a grip on what this video is going to be about. Okay, another huge thing that can shadow confidence and can determine your confidence is caring about what other people think. This was a huge thing. Now, if you do want to see my last confidence video, I will link it on the screen and down below. Pretty much, quick backstory, I was probably the least confident person you can ever imagine. If only I could tell you or show you like clips of my life and the way I did things, I wouldn't go to certain situations because I knew that I was going to make myself vulnerable. Like if I was wearing a bikini and I hated my body, I would not go to the beach. I didn't go to the beach for 2 years. Like that makes me cry almost. Like it's going to make me cry now because this is so it's my time of the month, I'm sorry. But to think that I let what other people's thoughts and opinions determine where I would go and what I would do, like blows my mind, If people are going to say things no matter what, people are going to think things no matter what, and all I can say to that is only time when people are going to put you down and hate on you and be petty and whatever is if you have something that they don't or something that they want. That's the only reason. Like for months of me trying to figure out what I did to certain people and like why they were treating me the way that they did, the amount of people that just said they are jealous. Like you've got this and they don't have that. And like I pick myself up on it. Like I've been in pretty shitty moods before and I have like been watching someone's videos and I've been like in my head saying shit, like just saying so much crap about them in my head, and I caught myself up on it and I'm like, excuse me, like that's not fair. Like the only reason why I'm hating on them right now is because they're living the life that I wish I could be living. Like people are going to say things either way, like you have to just not even think about that, because majority of the time, which is what I've kind of like realized, is that people don't give two shits. Like they've got so much going on in their life and they're worried about what they're looking like they're so concerned in their own life, they're not even thinking about you and what you're doing. If they are, they need to find other things to worry about. You're putting into your head that people actually are caring, but they're really not. Learning to think that people actually don't care has changed so much for me, because now I'm like, oh, they don't care. Like, why am I caring what they're caring about? Because they're probably not even caring about me. Like, I would say I'm very confident in my own skin. Of course, I'm going to have days where I'm doubting myself and doubting the way I look and hating the way I look, but you can't help that. Like, that's just how our minds work. Like, as when it relates to body image and stuff like that, is I am never, ever going to have twig thin legs. I'm never going to have a six-pack or like really flat stomach. I'm never going to be flat-chested. I am never going to be tall and slim. Like that's not ever going to happen. Like Laura, like that's never going to be in this lifetime. Like that's not going to happen. This is the only lifetime we're ever going to have and the only body we are ever going to have. And if you are spending half of it afraid of showing yourself to the world, or afraid of opening up, or showing off what you have, or wearing whatever you want, or doing whatever you want, like you are not living. Like this is you. All of your flaws make you. Every little lump and bump on you make you, because that's the only you are ever going to get. Like you can't turn into anyone else. You can't, like, there's so many things that aren't physically possible. You can't get there. I could lose as much weight ever, but I'm not going to be like 5'6" ever. I'm 5'1" and very freaking happy. Like I am. I can't do anything about it. Like that. This is me. This is my genetics. This is like, I'm very happy with the person I am. Now that leads me to acceptance and accepting like who you are. Like, as I said, that's pretty much all that is accepting yourself. And another girl said in another video, because I love watching confidence videos because it just gets me going. Like, it just gets me so happy to be me. One of the girls in her videos said, confidence is like a muscle. You need to exercise it every single day to make it stronger. In another sense, fake it till you make it. Like, get up, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I love me. I love my smile. I love my body. I love my skin. I love my hair. I love whatever you're saying. And if you don't actually love it, just fake it till you make it, because you will say it so much, it's going to naturally drill into your head and then you're going to end up thinking it. Also, that's another thing. Confidence and cockiness are two different things. That's what this other girl said in her video. Like, I shouldn't even have to explain that, because like, there's a difference between being cocky and loving yourself. Like, being happy with who you are and being able to live your life to its full potential and not putting anyone else down to get there. And then cockiness is pushing people down in order to get to where you are. And yeah, it's just, like, I shouldn't even have to explain that. But when I say I love myself, you have to know what I mean. Another topic that I'm very passionate about, and it took me a while to get my head around it, and you'll have to research it if you want to know more, but all in all, it's the law of attraction. And if you want positive outcomes, you have to put out positivity. Like, you must think positive thoughts. Same with the whole fake it till you make it. Like, if you put out there, even if you're not in a happy mood, even if you're not confident in yourself, just put it out there and act like you are. And I promise you, you're probably going to say it so much that you're going to, like, that's going to turn you. It's going to change you. You're going to feel so much more happier and, like, confident in yourself and satisfied with yourself, because you're just putting it out there into the universe, and the universe will repay you. That's surrounding yourself with people who carry positivity with them, people who will push you up and, like, not ever shadow you down, because people who are willing to push you down to make themselves feel better, like higher, whatever, that's going to absolutely kill your confidence. And I would never put myself in a situation where I know I'm going to be with someone who will put me down for who I am. I have definitely changed a lot, and I wish I had have known this stuff when I was younger, because I definitely think I've made a lot of mistakes when it's come to this, and I wish I could go back and change certain things I've said or done. Like, overall in life, I've tried to be a good person and do everything right, but, like, I wasn't very certain of myself, so I very easily could have put people down in my past. And, like, obviously no one's perfect, we all make mistakes. Like, I know that now. Like, if only I could go back and change it, but I just wanted to throw that out there while I can. You put out there you are a positive, confident person, you are going to attract positive, confident people. Take Georgia, for example, my friend Georgia. I'm friends with her because she is as wacky and crazy and confident as me. Like, it's as easy as that. That's why we're friends. Like, I would not spend time with her unless I could connect with her over our vibes. Like, if our vibes clashed over two different people, why would I spend time with her? Like, it's as easy as that. And you can make that judgment for yourself. Like, as you get older, you'll start to realize, like, who actually values you as a person, and who you connect with, who you were drawn to because of their vibe and what they put out there into the universe. That's another whole topic again, but I thought that kind of ties in with the whole confidence thing, because if you put out, if you put out there that you hate your body, you're not confident whatsoever, you're going to attract people the exact same. And what are they going to do? Only bring you down. Like, that's it. They're only, because they will be on the same level as you, and you're all going to bring each other down. A little exercise for everyone for your day. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you a list of things I don't love about myself. I've learnt to love, let's say that. I will always, like, not like these things about me. Like, they're my flaws. Like, but saying that, these things have made me me. Without them, I am not me. And I've already said that at the start of the video, like, yada, yada, yada. And then I'm going to list all the things that I do love about myself, and I can happily say that I love about myself. So I'm going to happily say all the things I don't like about myself. Let's get the negatives out of the way. I don't like my thighs at all. The back of my legs is absolutely covered in cellulite. When I was younger, I had acne, and that shattered my confidence, absolutely killed my confidence. Like, and I only feel everyone with acne now. Just please know that that does not define you as a person. That does not change the way other people should see you. That's just simply an external feature and does not change what you are as a person. And with that acne, it has left me with plenty of scarring all over my forehead. It's very uneven. I have picked at it, which, why? I don't really like my stomach, like, ugh. Now I'm going to list the things I actually love about myself. I absolutely love my smile. I love that I can now happily smile in photos without having wire on my teeth. Like, that's just a part of life. Like, everyone has to, if you don't have to go through braces, man, you're lucky, but I'm so glad I did now. I never actually paid attention to this, but I actually really love my nose. So many people comment on it, and I'm like, oh, I've actually never really thought about it, but it's a pretty friggin' well-proportioned nose, I must say. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm really sitting here saying how you should be confident in yourself, but I've dyed my hair, I've fake tanned my skin, and I have makeup on. Like, but I do all that because I care about myself and I want to present myself well. I want to put effort into my appearance, because when I put effort into my appearance, that my confidence will shine through, because if I'm happy with how I look, my confidence will take over. I love the length of my hair. Like, I treasure my hair a lot. I really love my height. Like, I'm actually learning to love my height. Like, as much as I hate it, at the same time, I kind of love it. Like, it's me. It's what makes me me. Can you imagine me being like 5'6"? Like anyone that knows me in real life, like, can you imagine me being any taller than I actually am? Like, it would be weird, hey? So I like how I have a really small middle up here. That's so weird. Anyway, now moving on from that. Did you notice that the things I loved about myself list was way longer than the things that I actually, like, my flaws? That's because I'm very slowly learning to love all the things that I used to hate. Like, you guys will freak at this, but like I freak about this thinking about it now. When I first got my braces off, I wanted them on straight away. I hated my big teeth. They are so in your face that now they look pretty proportioned, like, obviously. But when I first got my braces off, I was like, oh my god, like, walking around school like this. Like, are you kidding me? Like, come on. I used to hate my boobs. Like, I used to cover them up and try and wear as many like layers of clothing as I could to like cover them up. But I've slowly learnt to love them and appreciate them. I'm not the most confident person in the world, and it's still a journey for me, but I've definitely come a very long way. Now, with the list of flaws, all I can say is if you look at that list, one of the best ways to make that list get smaller and smaller and smaller every single day is by doing everything I've already said in this video. Accepting yourself, learning to love yourself, surrounding yourself with amazing people. I'm relating this a lot to body image, because that's what I struggled with most. If you have the power to use those flaws and turn them into a positive about yourself, then do it. Like, if you have that power, then do it. I want that list to be gone. I want that list to be gone. About all the things you don't like about yourself, or your flaws or whatever, and then think about all the things that you actually love about yourself. The things you don't like about yourself is longer than the list of things that you do like about yourself. You need to make a change. Like, you have so much potential to be a badass bitch. I feel like that had to be said in an American accent. I hope you're all kind of picking up all these little things I'm saying, because there's a lot going on right now. Like, I know I said earlier about getting up and saying you love yourself and whatever. Those are pretty much like affirmations, and there are actually podcasts that will say that stuff for you, or will remind you of ways that you can feel more confident and happy with yourself. I listen to so many... Why do I need to pee again? What the hell? There's so many podcasts on this topic, like affirmations and daily quotes and whatever. Like, there are so many, especially on Spotify. I use Spotify personally. There's probably other podcasts, like there's probably podcasts on YouTube and stuff like that you can listen to. I'll list the podcasts that I listen to on Spotify, and I'll list the other YouTube videos I've watched that come under this whole umbrella of confidence and whatnot, because other people will have other stories and ways they can relate to confidence and whatnot. This is how I gained my confidence. I didn't know at the time, but this is pretty much how I gained my confidence, and I am so happy with the person who I am today. Like, I'm so happy with what I've accomplished, and that's only making me more confident. Like, it's only driving me so much more towards becoming even more confident. I can reflect. That is another thing. Why did I not think about that until now? Reflect on what you've done, who you are as a person, what you have, how far you have come. If you were like me and you were really not confident in yourself and whatever, look back on that, because that's only driving you so much more. Like, oh, it's crazy to think about to me that I was ever like a quiet little, like, didn't talk to people, wouldn't go out and have a conversation with people, kind of like stuck to myself. I would walk through places and be like, oh my god, that person's looking at me, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. If you just get up, own the situation you're in, act like you're there, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're living your life, like you're taking control, no one is going to question you. Everyone's just going to sit back. If they've got shit to say, they're jealous, or if they're going to sit back, they're going to admire you. Half the time people are looking at you like, holy crap, that girl has a killer amount of confidence, because she's just getting up, walking up in front of all these people, not giving a care in the world, wearing what she wants to wear, all because she has confidence. In my words, and in a way that I best understand it, that's pretty much it. Like, to say in this video, it's probably long enough as is, but if anyone has any problems with confidence, or they need a little boost, or they just need a daily reminder how amazing they are, please don't hesitate to message me. DM me on Instagram. If I don't get it straight away, I apologize. They're like filtered out, so I have to like accept you first or whatever. Down below, tell me what you love about yourself, because I would absolutely love to know. Tell me 3 to 5 things. If you have a list, go for it. I want to know everything you love about yourself, because that's only going to make me so extremely happy that I am reaching people, that what I'm saying is getting across to some people. For people who haven't quite had that turning point yet, I want to be that turning point for you. I want to be that switch in your brain that's just clicked, and now you're finally understanding what I'm saying. Remember, it's a slow process. You have to work your way towards getting there. Exercise it every single day. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and be happy at what you see. Even if you don't believe it, act like you do, because eventually you will get there. Take with this video what you will, and I hope you do some good with it. That's all I have to say for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you understood at least one portion of it, and I'm not just a crazy idiot just blabbering on about nothing. Have a fabulous day. Remember how amazing you are, and this is the only you you're ever gonna get, dude. Can you see how passionate I'm about this topic? Anyway, have a fabulous day. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a thumbs up. And again, let me know down below what you love about yourself, because I would love to know. All my socials linked down below if you ever want to speak to me. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, because I love making videos like this. So, anyway, see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Yup, young man and he's going in. Woo! Thought I wouldn't do this again. Flying through the sky like a bird or just a plane. Insane. Everybody wanna know if that my name. Yeah.